everyone that has been affected by the loss of my dad. Yeah, it's been a great loss, a great loss. And it's just a great loss. I don't know. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around it. But thank you, Tommy. I'm grateful to God for the time that we had with him. He was my stepfather, but we never said step anything. We never used that term. We were very, 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 very close. And he taught me so much. And I loved him, and he loved me. And he knew I loved him. And I knew he loved me. And it's unfortunate that we lost him at 61, I think, 62 years old. Yeah. Still trying to come to grips with it. So thank you to everyone that has been sending my mom cash apps and Zelling her. I'm just concerned about my mom. I'm the oldest out of my siblings, and I feel like I have a responsibility to make sure that my mother is okay. And yeah, it's just difficult. But thank you for your prayers. Thank you for loving on us, the text messages, the calls. Times like this, you really see who is for you and who is in your corner. And so that was just flowing. And then now all of this happens. Like, I really don't think you guys understand the magnitude of what really happened. So my grandfather died, and I flew back in to Michigan to be at my grandfather's funeral. The funeral was July 5th. And so I was 7 minutes away from the church. I was 7 minutes away from the church. And my sister Tia called me screaming. So let me let y'all understand what I'm saying. Our grandfather died. Okay? I was en route to my grandfather's funeral. They had just finished the family hour. They were getting ready to transition into the service. And my dad was going to preach the service. Okay? While they were transitioning into the service from the family hour, I was 7 minutes away from the church. And my sister Tia called me screaming, saying, Tasha, go to the hospital. Dad's having a stroke. So my dad had a massive stroke at our grandfather's funeral. I just want y'all to just take this in for a second. Just take this in for a second. Our dad had a massive stroke at our grandfather's funeral. And so I never made it to the funeral. I was en route to the funeral because I was flying in from Miami and my flight was delayed. I missed my first flight. And so I had to get on the later flight. And when I got to the hospital, they were telling us at first that he wasn't going to make it through the night. And the doctor said that your father had the worst stroke that anyone could have. And they showed us the CAT scan. We saw everything. And he ended up making it through the night, thank God. He lasted 11 days in the hospital. And then he went to be with the Lord. And so it's been a traumatic experience. It's been a faith-building experience, if I can say it that way. It's been a roller coaster of emotions. It's been strengthening. It's hard to explain. It's just nothing you can prepare for. It's nothing you can prepare for. And it's hard to, if you're grieving a parent, but to watch my mother grieve her best friend, her producer, her manager, her husband, her pastor, and all of that being ripped away from her. It's just hard. It's just hard. My dad used to always say something. He used to always say, you can't wait to get faith when you need faith. And that's so powerful because sometimes when you don't have a close relationship with God, and some people treat God like they only go to him when they want something. But at some point in your life, tragedy is going to knock on your door. It just happened to be us this time.